What's up, Bruni Army? This is BryceAllen13 here once again, bringing you another reaction video. And this one is Stampy's Lovely World PvP Arena. And this is where Stampy is continuing work on the Temple Pit minigame. I almost had a brain fart there. And we're going to go and react to PvP Arena in 3, 2, 1, start.
Hello!
Turn it up just a little bit.
Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video.
Hey, Esther.
And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, who is just chilling out.
Hi, William Beaver.
The waterfall by the looks of things.
I could just about see him.
A little bit. You kind of look a mixture between like the ground and then the dandelions as well, I guess. I don't know if that was your intention, but that's what happened.
It was perfectly camouflaged.
I'm only going to be joined by William. I'm also going to be joined by
Fizzy!
We were working together in the last episode, building the Temple Pit minigame, and we are going to be continuing working together to build the Temple Pit minigame as well.
Woo!
And, Fizzy's got some chicken by the looks of things. Okay, sure, why not? Don't hold that near Esther.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
That's cruel. No. Don't, Fizzy! Come on, no!
And Esther trying to run away.
Can turn around, we're lucky. It was just a bit of bread. Just a bit of bread, Esther, that's all it is.
It's a chicken sandwich.
Right, okay. Well, I still don't even want to watch this. Num, num, num,
Oh.
num, num, num,
Barnaby, hi, Barnaby.
I'm just going to assume
Yeah.
He's giving Esther
Duh.
a hug and then leaving her.
Oh.
Squirrel, get rid of that silly chicken. Go down to the love garden. And you all know who it is that I'm going to be
Fizzy, man, you have no shame.
to the love garden today is Francine.
Hello, Francine.
It's because she did this incredible drawing. It's a drawing, but it basically looks like a painting.
That is actually quite cool.
I'm there with Barnaby, Duncan and Mittens, and Esther's there as well. There's no horrible chicken. You can see the background in the skyscraper. I love it. It's such
And there's the Love Garden in the theater as well.
Thank you so much.
And Harriet Hill.
And welcome to my love garden. Okay then, let's go and...
Nice bit of artwork.
Wow, Fizzy. Wow, indeed, Fizzy. Wow.
Really?
Well, at least Esther's not here, so it's fine. Right, then,
Yeah,
let's go over
she
to
lives on the
You
balcony.
can choose. I see
Like,
you
all
in
like-
there, Fizzy. And I'm not happy
Yeah.
about it. I would hit you to tell you off, but then I know Barnaby would jump in there and probably drown. So that's
Oh,
to be a
yeah.
scenario. So right then.
Yeah, and speaking of chicken, that was where Chicken drowned in that waterfall, and her grave is down there.
He can join us.
Flippy be flippin'.
Been chosen by William Beaver. Fizzy is not going to be choosing the dog today because you're a bad elephant, a very bad elephant.
Go in the corner and think about what you did, Fizzy. For tormenting poor Esther.
The Temple Pit minigame. We don't know what it is. Basically, it's our 1v1.
Hello, Frank and Frankie.
We did the big pit in the last episode. We actually got loads done in the last episode. I was amazed. So it's kind of a complicated design to build, but we got a lot of done. So I'm hoping we're going to get a lot more done today and basically get the main like structure of the game done today. That's my goal. We'll see what.
I was about to say, is that parrot still on that perch? I'm not sure. Nope.
On the teleporter. And then we're going to be over at the Funland. Okay, I think
You've arrived at your destination.
The Funland, so let's go and open up the teleporter and go to the game. And oh yeah, by the way, while we're here, this is Temple Trap, and I guess if I just push this down, let's have a little quick look inside. Actually, let me just break this away because otherwise I'm gonna have to wait for a bit. But this is the game which is kind of inspiring the last game, and I've decorated it. I've changed the way it looks like a little bit compared to the last time we're here. Basically, just added in some banners and some carpets and stuff, just to kind of get a little bit closer to the theme of the game that we're building now. Just to try and make it fit. And hi guys, hello.
I had no idea.
Kind of the same style.
The thing didn't have any carpet or banners in the original game. Originally,
the Temple family.
I wasn't paying attention.
Just to go back and decorate that one. So if we end up building any other Temple games in the future, then it's going to be fine because they're all going to be just in that same style. But yeah, this is the one we're building today. I've done a bit of work. Since
I think Temple Trilogy sounds better.
Build up the walls a little bit more. It looks like now like I've done loads. You can kind of just see how big this game's going to be.
It's like you're building a building or something.
The spawn bases where you start off from, to be fair. So you're not going to be like battling in this huge area. But basically, I build up all of these walls around the outside, and then we have the big pit in the middle. Let me just build a little temporary staircase for now, just to get up.
Pop my arm a little bit. Sorry.
The pit in the middle. This is all the same as it was in the last episode. So yeah, this is what we got done. This is going to be the main place where we're going to be doing all of the battling. So now let's go and do the areas that are going to be kind of leading up to there. and kind of the areas that you're going to be spawning in, and a lot more of the decorations as well. So
Hi, Flippy.
let's sit you down here for now, and let me first mark off where the kind of the entrances to the spawn is going to be. So basically, from this wall here, we need to go 9 blocks back. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like kind of 9 blocks, and then this wall starts. I guess let me just go and double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That looks perfect if you ask me. So yeah, this is going to be where the spawn room's going to be. So
you liking the progress so far, Flippy?
Like that. Oh yeah, sorry, it's just like 9 blocks and then the wall. Sorry, I rather said that in a really confusing way, and I even confused myself a little bit. So
and you're confusing me too.
Down here, and then there's also going to be a place where you can get arrows and stuff from, and a place to start the game and to reset the game, and all sorts of shenanigans are going to be back here. But for now, let's focus on this main arena there, and then yeah, William, do you want to go build up this wall? So that you can build up that wall, and then let me maybe just make the start of this bit here, because there's going to be like a tunnel that you're going to enter through, which is going to be here like this, and then we can kind of gradually build up the walls until it gets to like the height of everything else. So we can add some we'll add some stairs in eventually, but basically this bit here is going to go to this height here. And yeah, if you maybe kind of carry on building this up, William, so like every single one just goes up 1 block higher like this, and then maybe add in some stairs to kind of smooth it around and stuff. But basically,
Flippy just looking around, just wondering what they're building.
The rest of the game, because then this is going to be like where the ceiling is, and there is going to be a little bit of redstone hidden in the ceiling there, but not too much. But yeah, apart from that, there's going to be a couple doorways. There's going to be one
compared to all the redstone that's going to be under the game
here as well, and then another doorway which is going to be higher up there, which is going to have a bridge leading across here. So let's start off by building that bridge. And I think that's going to be the easiest way to start off. And then we can kind of just go and like base everything else off around there. So let me go and craft myself a few sandstone.
Hopefully that'll be the only crafting table you make in this video.
Over to there. So basically it's going to be the final 3 blocks is going to be the bridge. And this bridge is quite important because one of the big things I want to avoid is making it so that the second you come out of spawn, you're getting attacked immediately. So this is going to be kind of like a safe place to hide. There's also going to be a dispenser down here. So after every round, it's going to fire out 1 arrow, which is basically just going to give you another arrow, which you're going to be able to...
I see you over there, Fizzy. What are you getting up to?
Kind of a safe place at the back that you can go and try and get a bit more ammunition and kind of just hide from the other player a little bit. So yeah, this is going to go all the way to the back there like that. There's then going to be the third and final doorway, which is going to be sitting in here. And these are all going to be iron doors, and they're going to have pressure plates as well. And so the reason for that is basically so that you can only kind of come out from them. So that means that there's no way to run into the other person's base. You can't go and break away their bed. This is not bed wars. This is temple. It's basically, as long as you're in the base, you're completely safe.
Imagine if Stampy built a Minecraft Bed Wars minigame.
The game is also about trying to push the minecart, which is going to be in the middle, to the other person's base. So even though you could stay inside,
I wonder if
and you would be totally safe,
Mattress Man counts
good because you're just going to give like
as a Bed Wars game
for the other person to go and try.
I don't know.
Minecart in. So that is not a recommended.
I haven't seen the video where he built Mattress Man.
There's staircases going all the way around the side here like this, and down this side there like that. And so there's going to be the same on that side down here. And this is just going to be your way to push up. Also, stairs make really good cover. Because like, say if I'm here with bow and arrow, I can kind of poking up and down. There's someone up in the tower, I can kind of poke back here. And it's good for kind of just peeking your head over. And it also means that if you are like on the other team over there, like when they come out from one of the bottom doors, if you're looking this way, you have no idea which door they've come out from, because they could come out from one of the hidden bottom ones down there. So yeah, this is once again just to try and make the place as safe as possible for the people leaving. Of course, it's not going to be hugely safe because there is going to be someone hunting you down the second that you leave, but for the very second
they're on the prowl.
Your spawn room, you should be relatively safe, and all of these stairs are upside down. Why did I carry on the first one?
Learn how to build, Stampy.
with stairs instead of Minecraft. It's kind of amazing that after all of this time, I've never really got any better at building out of them. Right, let's go finish on kind of going around the side here, and then all of this.
Stampy needs to go to Minecraft school so he can learn how to build.
That's only going to be used for the
That'd be a pretty fun. That'd be a pretty cool building, actually. That's Stampy for Stampy to build a Minecraft school. I mean, I know Stampy already has a school, like the the cool school, but I mean like a school for players.
It's just going to be marking how many
Like,
have ended up.
I don't know, like a university or something, like how to survive and build and do redstone in Minecraft.
Of those walls. Do you want to go and change?
Imagine if you built something like that.
So all of just this area around here, just break it. Oh,
whoa!
Really near you hit you there, William. I really nearly hit you. I didn't expect him to be quite so enthusiastic. I don't know why. To start building, and that's always like his favorite thing to do. So there's always hesitation. So yeah, if you change that.
Hello, Cave.
You can do the same inside of the spawn room as well if you want. William would be very useful. But while he does that, I'm going to go and start adding in some of these redstone lamps. So yeah, basically every time you push a minecart down, one of the lamps will light up. You need to get 3, so basically 3 minecarts you'll end up pushing down, and then that will turn on all 3 of the lamps, and then that person will be the winner. So remember, you're pushing them towards your own base, not the other person's base. So you're always trying to light up your own redstone lamp. So these are going to be here like that.
Good to know.
And then that's going to kind of mark where the ceiling is going to start and end on the other side.
Hi, Fizzy.
I'm doing this, by the way. Fizzy is over on the other side building that side. So the reason Fizzy keeps like paying me a visit isn't just because he's been like extra friendly today. It's because he's seeing exactly the way that I'm building this.
Maybe that's also his strategy.
Difficult thing of copying the entire thing.
I see the parrot. I saw the parrot.
To be fair,
I saw him right on top. I saw him right on top of the cliff.
Amazing. If we keep this up,
I saw the parrot.
Spend more time building and less time talking like I am right now. Right then, so
he wasn't there in the last video, but he is here in this video. I just saw the parrot.
That's the doorway there.
It just showed again.
Right here.
Yeah, did you see that? The parrot just spawned in.
Tiny little bit of cover. Which
I just saw the parrot spawn in.
The top door. You could, if you get attacked, you could either just go and
caught in 4K
to be able to escape that way, or you could go and just stay behind this little bit of cover here. And it also means that there's a chance that you won't see them when they end up running out of this area here. So we're going to keep with the same style that we've been doing before, and we're going to do it.
Like, whose parrot is that?
Actually, let's go. Yeah, let's go do it here. So we're going to go and do the smooth stone, chiseled, and then this here like that. And then we can go and continue on our carpet design going along the floor here, which will eventually be leading to the doorway, which is going to be on the end down there like that. And then let's go and add a banner in as well, just to go and add a bit more decoration. Also just means like no matter where you are in the map, you can kind of have one quick glance and you're going to be able to instantly see which spawn is whose and kind of which side you should be on, because otherwise there's a chance you might accidentally push the minecart to the other person's side. That would be hilarious. I do kind of hope that does at some point end up happening, just because it'd be so funny to see it. But yeah, basically we want people
I would love to see it.
Avoid needing to do that, as I completely forget how to make banners. I don't make them very often in Minecraft. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
Banner is just going to be up there. So you can easily see it, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but we're going to use a brown banner.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that? The parrot just spawned in.
Made me
like when he was walking closer. Over to the pit area, the parrot spawned in.
Of the terrain that's going to be here. But as I said, I want to go and add in a bit more decoration. So I'm going to make a couple more of these banners. I'm going to make a few more of these carpets. I think I've just forgotten how to craft everything in Minecraft now, to be honest.
Yeah, because I've added a lot more new blocks.
Many carpets than I needed, but at least I'm not going to run out. And yeah, we're just going to once again do a row of carpet leading down from where the spawn is going to be. So these are going to lead from here to the staircase, just in case you were ever wondering where you needed to run the second that you exit here. And then we can just go and put some banners on top of these doors here as well, just to make it very, very clear, because I don't want to build like a giant orange wall, because then this game would end up looking like all of my other minigames. Like, that's what I normally do. I just have a big, colourful block when I'm doing my minigames, and this one I wanted to make it look a little bit different, so I'm being a little bit more subtle with my decorations. And there's also a big, I guess logo is the only way I could kind of think to...
Or a symbol.
So there's a big design that I'm going to do as well, which is going to be on both sides. And it's just like a weird pattern. It doesn't mean anything, but it kind of looks like the kind of thing that you would see on some sort of Egyptian temple or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Basically, it's just something to make it stand out. And what I really want to do is, I haven't thought of a way to do it yet, but what I really want to do is to kind of find some way to incorporate this like design into Temple Trap as well. I mean, maybe I could do it on the top of the pyramid or something. Could be quite cool. Just to
Too bad he never did that.
Maybe there is just some way to do it on the wall. It's just hard to add something like this into Temple Trap, just because it is like such a weird shape to build out of. And I realized I was building out of carpet there rather than the block.
Okay, if I remember, I might check it. I might visit the download again.
Yeah, this is basically what the design is. You do like a couple lines. You do like a bit of.
And I'll see if I can find it.
And then on the top, you kind of.
Oh yeah, speaking of Stampy's Lovely World, I'm not sure if you saw my video yesterday that I started. I started a kind of a continuation of Stampy's Lovely World.
One on this wall here, and one on the other wall there as well.
I know it was kind of like very sudden, but I didn't really announce it that much. But that I officially started the continuation of Stampy's Lovely World.
Bases and stuff, but then from the top it looks really flat.
I mean, don't expect any like videos being uploaded weekly or anything. They're just going to be uploaded whenever I can think of a build or a story. But I just wanted to at least kind of get a kick started on the series.
Because I built on all of these walls, there is a little bit of a gap here.
I hope you guys liked it. I did my best when it came to working on the series, the prologue.
It's because there is going to be a little bit of redstone that's going to be inside.
Because since they added the vibrant visuals to Minecraft on the Bedrock, it kind of reminded me a lot of Stampy's old ray tracing. So I had to go and kind of do that. It just worked perfectly. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and start the series.
But yeah, if you are going to be doing with the redstone, remember to leave that little gap in there as well, or maybe wait.
Sorry, I've been talking a lot over Stampy. I apologize, Stampy.
Because yeah, that is going to be important and serve a purpose a little bit later on. But anyway, once again, here is the same design. I think I did it the same on both sides. Like, it doesn't really matter exactly the way the design is. It just kind of needs to be the same on both sides, or it's going to end up looking wonky. And actually, while I'm up here, let's go. No.
Oh!
I didn't realize I was crouching that. I nearly just like jumped. Yeah, while I'm at the top here, let's go and do the design on the top up here as well. So we are going to have some glowstone on the roof as well, just because otherwise there's going to be googlies all over the place. So let's kind of start doing the design maybe about here. And then, yeah, this kind of lines up perfectly with the way the roof is sloping down. We might end up needing to extend this roof a little bit higher once again just for the redstone. But you know what? I think this might be okay. I think we might be just about able to fit this in, but we'll deal with that in a future date. So now I just have the difficult task of building the exact
okay, now that I'm thinking about this,
it's always harder to build it when you're like,
I'm gonna say this,
like when you're like right next to it, it's harder to see what you're building. But I believe
oh shit, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, on the I know in the Stampy's World update they had like the Fun and Fear update. There was some stuff like new mini games and like the hit the target stuff.
Behind it, I guess, rather
well, since spoiler alert, Stampy left Lovely World and Hit the Target took over.
Let's go and we can.
I decided, and like, there's all the Hit the Target builds on the updated download. I decided to incorporate that into the story where Hit the Target brought back a lot of his like his old like plans to like defeat Stampy and incorporate them into the series as if it's been like a few days or weeks since Hit the Target took over the world.
Into the roof up on the top there like that. So anyway, let's go and make myself some iron doors. And oh, I've just realized something. I have the I need to make the right amount of iron doors. You always end up making more doors than you need inside of Minecraft because you always make 3 every time.
Yeah.
But in this case, we do have 6 doors that we need to put down. So we actually have the exact right amount, which basically never normally happens.
Absolutely satisfying.
This side over here as well for Fizzy. Well, let's put down 2 of them. Then I'm just going to go and pass the other one to Fizzy, because otherwise I'm going to end up locking him in. Fizzy, there's an iron door there for you. Don't craft any iron doors because I've made the perfect amount and I don't want to end up with too much because that would ruin it. Right then, so of course we need to
if he does make more
doors, so you're going to be able
Fizzy can have them. You can have those iron doors, Fizzy, and you can do whatever you want with them.
On both sides, just because for now
it's your property now.
Back and forth through them, so
sorry.
On at least one of the doors I might go.
But I'll figure out how to incorporate Stampy's like newer Fun and Fear minigames into the series. I'll figure out a way to do that.
I'm going to be continually getting stuck on one side rather than the other, and then
that's why I didn't show them in the
doors as they are
in the video because I wasn't sure how to incorporate them into the story. Hi, Flippy.
Poor Flippy. I don't know even how William did that. Flippy hasn't moved, but there's just a whole floor has appeared underneath him. That's incredible. So once again, we're going to be using some...
He's a magician, I knew it!
You need to make sure there's a block at the top, only so you'll be able to place the pressure plate on it. And then we're going to go and do like kind of like a mound, I guess, with these stairs. So we're just going to do kind of like the same thing that we did on the outside there and basically loop it around on the outside rather than just doing one big staircase. Basically,
this weird triangular staircase thing, which I
to make their way around.
I kind of find a little bit odd. I don't like stairs that do that.
That people can run up or fall off, or they just got to concentrate too much. Like, I don't want people to be thinking about like.
I just don't like those like triangular stairs staircases
about,
that
the strategies and where
I mean, like how Stampy is building it,
do they have and stuff, and not
where it just kind of just slopes upward like a pyramid.
where they are, they're gonna be
I mean, it works well for pyramids, like a temple trap, but it doesn't really work well as a staircase. It just looks kind of ugly to me.
I need one more.
Sorry.
And it was going so well. I had the perfect amount of doors, and then one not enough of the staircases. Hey,
this is so sad.
Go every now and then. But yeah, this is the way that you'll be able to exit. We'll have a pressure plate there like that. So basically, you're going to spawn here. There's going to be a bed, and then you can just go and run straight into the map, which is going to be the fastest way to get out there. And then, of course, you could use these doors here. The main reason you'd use these doors lower down is if you're trying to be sneaky. Like if you think that someone's like watching this top one, or you don't know. Want them to know where you are, you'll kind of come out here instead, and then you have a chance to like sneak around somewhere. So you can either
a surprise attack.
Way to get to the minecart, or you can go and sneak out one of the side doorways if you're feeling especially sneaky that day.
Sneaky Stampy.
Let me go and make sure the bed, which is going to be the very important thing when we're playing the game. By the way. We are going to have keep inventory on, which is going to be very, very important because otherwise you're going to lose up all your stuff. Every single time you die, you're going to have to be picking up more swords and stuff. It's just going to be annoying. So I know it's kind of cheaty, and I don't normally have keep inventory on because I kind of find it more fun with keep inventory off. But in this one scenario for this mini game,
some cases I have it on.
Important, or is it just not going to be any fun? And I recommend if you play the game, you do the same. And also just save just before you start playing because otherwise you're going to need to get like loads and loads of arrows every single time that you want to play. And that's going to end up.
I mean, I guess it's kind of cheating, but hey, it's Minecraft. You make your own rules.
The same reason as all of the other ones, and that is because this is going to be where some more arrows are going to be fired to. So let me go and use a block baby on the top.
Block baby.
Like that. And then if I go and break this away, do another firing up.
I have way too much fun saying
that.
It's
going to fire an arrow on the roof. So this one's only going to be fired if the other person has scored a point. So if they take you out and they score a point, it will give you an arrow in your spawn room, but not the other person's spawn room. So it just kind of gives you a little bit of a bonus helping hand if things aren't going particularly well for you. And let me move this bed a little bit closer forward actually, because otherwise it's kind of blocking the entranceway. So I guess I can put the bed right there. So you would respawn.
Like how it just glitches as
grab the arrow
and a default red bed.
Like a really fast-paced game. And whoa, that's like a.
I hope that was someone else's crafting table in the spawn room.
Like building that ancient symbol with the sun sitting behind you. You look epic right now, Fizzy. That's amazing. Anyway, sorry for distracting you. So there are a few other things that are going to be needed to be added into the spawn room. Something I'm
the epic elephant Fizzy.
The setting is that we are
I was trying to think of something like think of something like epic for Fizzy, like the epic pyramid builder Fizzy something. I don't know.
A couple bits of glowstone kind of randomly around in the floor.
But then I was thinking like maybe it probably wouldn't make a lot of sense, and or maybe it just wouldn't sound right.
Somewhere, which is going to be how you
so I decided to say I'd just go for epic elephant Fizzy.
The game in between rounds. So say if someone's fired all of the minecarts.
Sorry, people, my commentary's a bit out of whack. It's been a long day.
The stairs to do that. Also, there's going to be a ceiling which is going to be this height, just to hide up any redstone in the ceiling going to the redstone lamps. I'm not going to build it all in now, just because it'd be easier for me to leave it open for the next episode when we actually go to add in the redstone. Because otherwise, if I build the entire ceiling in, then I'm not.
The massive
redstone, because I won't be able to make
headache of redstone.
That this is going to be the height of the ceiling. But apart from that, you're probably going to have a pretty good idea of how this game's going to end up looking.
But at least this one doesn't have a computer.
And put the carpet back down. And I kind of want to... Oh, that's not carpet. That's another pressure plate. I want to like build up somewhere, especially as the sun's setting, just to get like a dramatic view.
Yeah, see that? See that on the top of the cliff there? The parrot just spawned in.
Redstone lamps.
Hello, Flippy.
You don't have any. If you want to go and fill in those gaps, because otherwise it's going to annoy you. They're like rushing to get in like...
I'm just like... I've just been lately like looking like... anywhere in the background of the videos and see where that parrot is.
Doing that, I need to. Oh, I can't get through anymore.
Trying to figure out the mystery of that parrot.
Break away like this, and Flippy will be able to teleport behind me. So yeah, let's go and put that down there. Then let's go. Was there anywhere? Have I built anything high around here? Not really. I think I might
Yoink, maybe
pile up some blocks somewhere, and then get a good view of the build from quite high up. And what am I? I'm bagging into a lamp. I'm bagging into a lamp. That is ridiculous. let's go and build up on top of the lamp if we can. I'm just trying to get a good view. There we go. Now we can pile up to the top. So
you could have just done a tower somewhere else, Stampy. There's a lot of space for you to build a tower.
Mini game. So yeah, there we go. That is Temple Pit. So of course we're going to add some.
Looks pretty good so far.
Kind of decorate it and kind of light the entire place up, so there's not going to be googlies everywhere.
Look at the beautiful laggy sunset.
Going to look like. The other big change is there is going to be a big tower coming out of here, which is going to be dropping down the minecarts. And then a few other bits of redstone and stuff that we're going to be adding in. And that is what we're going to be doing in the next episode. So, as always, I will leave a link in the description to the next episode. I'll also be adding a link in the description to my behind-the-scenes video, where you can see how I came up with the idea of this game and kind of how I ended up designing it. That will be online once I've done all of the videos of me actually building this thing.
Cool.
As well as the playlist, which is going to have all of my lovely world videos in, just in case you missed the last episode or just want to see any others.
Well, I've already reacted to it, and I'll be reacting to the next episode tomorrow.
Otherwise, I want to say a very big thank you to Fizzy and William for being so fast copying what I was building and getting this side down here as well. Let me quickly go and admire all of the work that they have done. But
beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video quick because otherwise there's going to be a million googlies all over the place around here. So for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!
Goodbye, Stampy. Goodbye, William. Goodbye, Fizzy. Goodbye, Flippy. And goodbye, Mystery Parrot. Yeah, I've been looking in the background of the videos lately, and I've been seeing that parrot. I wonder whose parrot that is. I might know, but I don't want to say anything just yet. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as I had fun reacting to this episode. And the next episode is where Stampy is continuing and maybe finishing the Temple Pit minigame and doing all the redstone. The horrendous amount of redstone. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the video. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. And as always, stay awesome and Pony.